Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Is China invading Taiwan? The military has surrounded the island. Beijing is calling it the punishment drills, but the deployment is serious and the provocation much bigger than in the past. Does Xi Jinping have the appetite to go to war right now, and does the world have a strategy to respond if he does? Tonight we'll discuss this and show you the latest videos from Ground Zero. In Pakistan, a multi-front war to rescue the economy, including billions of dollars of West Asian investment. Can Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif pull it off? As the Gaza war drags on, companies linked to Israel face sanctions and boycott calls. We'll tell you which ones are making headlines. Is the world ready for a head transplant carried out by artificial intelligence? Why did a police jeep drive into a hospital ward in India's Uttarakhand? The video is unbelievable. What is biopiracy? What is the new law that challenges bogus Western patents of our centuries-old knowledge? Why are African countries turning to nuclear power? Why portraits have become controversial from Britain to Australia? They used to be a tool of propaganda, now they've become a pain point. And how is Gen Z changing the workplace from meetings to emails and everything in between? We'll discuss that. The headlines first. Setback for Israel. At the top court of the United Nations, the court orders Israel to immediately halt its military operations in Rafah. The International Court of Justice also asks the Netanyahu government to open the Rafah border crossing for humanitarian aid. The ruling adds to mounting global pressure on Israel over its Rafah offensive. The Kremlin says preparations are on for Vladimir Putin's visit to North Korea. Last year, Kim Jong-un visited Russia. Both countries are facing Western sanctions. Pyongyang has been accused of supplying arms to Moscow to aid its war in Ukraine. Putin last visited North Korea in 2000. India to vote in the sixth phase of its general election tomorrow. 58 constituencies from 8 states and union territories to go to polls. All 7 of Delhi's Lok Sabha seats will vote in this phase. The 7th and final phase of voting will take place on June 1st. The results will be announced on June 4th. Singapore Airlines changes its seatbelt rules. Now meals will no longer be served when the seatbelt sign is on. The airline has also altered a flight path. The changes come just days after severe turbulence on one of its flights killed a passenger and injured several others. And Barcelona sacked their coach Xavi Hernandez. The ouster comes after the Catalan Giants failed to win a single trophy this season. But just weeks ago, Hernandez and the club's president had agreed that he would keep his job.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.